the picking time is. We are an adorable Toonkind FPS! Whoop whoop!
Oh god, yeah, it's gonna be sickly.
We are in for shenanigans, soft, maybe a dash of angst, but mainly it's these two caught feelings and it's gonna be everyone else's problem from now on. And speaking of the two, if you're looking at the title card, you know, but I'm Vwild and I will be playing Detective Lil Lin Stagehand Caught Feelings, and I'm joined by the fabulous and wonderful, really awesome Sib.
Hey, it's me, Kraken. I'm playing Craigory, who's had assumed the feelings were understood for a while.
It's just, unfortunately, it's a dumbass. She's so smart, except when it comes to her own feelings. Her self-insight is a bit
Well, communication at any time is good. That sentence got away from me. But the point is, Lynn had an interesting night last night, huh?
Yes. She has had the most interesting 24 hours possible. She went to go terrorize a wizard and shove him in a hole, thought about emotions, and then proceeded to, and I am still so sorry to her mentor, Almond, make a nice, really good detailed board, went to his house at 3 a.m. and rambled at him until 7 a.m. where he basically taught her the meaning of, hey, you're demi-romantic and you love a wizard. And after some healthy conversation and Lynn eating a flower that was made of pure sugar and coming back to network, basically seeming as though she was a bit high on a kite out of love, she's had sleep, she's had thoughts, her cousin has gone, okay, are you actually alright? And now she is ready to commit shenanigans and communication and wizards!
Does Lynn even know where to find Craigory at the moment?
No, she does not. She is out of the door like a shot because she just wants to find him.
You're a detective, Lynn. What do you figure this is? Like investigation to figure out where your wizard probably is?
Yes, I'm going to go with that. Lynn, straight up. Lynn, the fact that you rolled high basically says, I know my wizard. That is a 23.
Yeah.
I know Dice Parser doesn't work, but I still type it out as though one day maybe it'll come back from the war.
We are all trained little monkeys at this point.
I see that Marsley at the same time. I look away.
Convenience? Never.
Never in this
Clearly,
household.
we all refuse to learn a new system for Avery.
Exactly.
But the point is, 23. Yes, Lynn, with your massive detective brain and a bit of sleep.
Network did absolutely tuck her in with the several weighted blankets so that the monkey didn't dash up. She went to bed at 8 a.m. She got up at some point. Network stopped her from getting up for a while.
Physically held her down.
Exactly.
Well, Lynn, it is a bright and beautiful new day, presumably the same day as that 8 a.m. full of sleep. You're not sure. You slept hard. You crashed hard. But your massive detective brain, there's a lot of information flashes through your head at once as you bolt out this door.
Yep.
It is a certain day of the week. Craigory's a bit of a creature of habit. It's about this time of day. I'm going to say late afternoon? Yeah, let's give Lynn some sleep.
Yeah, Lynn needs to sleep. Also, I rolled Lynn's nightmare die. She got a 0 and a 1. She has had the best night's
What
sleep
the fuck?
ever. She had good sleep.
What?
This never happens. This never happens.
I legitimately think that has never been rolled.
No. Ever. Even on the goodish days, it's been like a 10.
My God. Lynn slept like a rock and it was glorious.
But she's dashed, and she's doing stuff, and she's figuring it out, and she's plotting, and she's planning routes, and she knows him because he is a creature of habit, and she can run to intercept, and she has so many thoughts, she has no idea what she's gonna say, but she's gonna figure it out because she loves him!
In that creature of habit thing, I think what that means is, come on, words, fuck. Come on. Halloween Town presumably has a marketplace or like sort of farmer's market-ish event weekly. Sure, we'll say that. Point is, Craigory does periodically like to go around and have a look at what's going on, and this is the day where a lot of like product turnover happens. He's noticed.
Even though he
So
himself
he
is not allowed to cook. He's not allowed to cook.
No, he is not.
But Lin has figured out where he'll be, and she's made a beeline. I'm gonna roll survival just on the off chance of, is Kara being nice to you? Is Kara being nice to you? Okay. That is... What? It's survival. It's survival. It's survival. That is a 16 plus 6.
Yeah, doing just fine.
I'm pretty sure Kara's either gone, the looping you around is not worth it. This is going to be far more rewarding to let you do whatever you do, you funky little monkey. Or it's just, she's ping-ponging off of everything. I want to see how this goes.
I think then the next thing has to be done is fucking perception to then spot your wizard.
Yep. There is also...
Because this is a bit of a bustling place. There's more than a people here.
Lin is still rolling high, and I don't get it, but I love it. I will be rolling the thing that I want to happen where it's a goof at disadvantage if she keeps rolling this well. Right, let's see. Perception. That's a plus 8. So, 26. She's on a lamppost. What does she see?
God. From her vantage point, fucking spots wizard immediately. It's like the camera zooms in, and there he is, right there. Sort of perusing a stall, and then wandering off to go look at another one. And I'm going to roll a perception for him to see if he realizes what's coming his way.
Vibrating monkey.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Cool. Nat fucking 20. So, 21 total.
Oh my gosh.
Something on the back of his neck just prickles, and there's just like a little, And he looks around and up, and it's like way across the way, but he spots a little golden monkey on a lamppost, and Lin, the smile that breaks out on his face as he spots you, and hand lifts in a wave.
Oh, she is smiling back. I'm not even gonna roll like a deception or anything. No, she fluffs. There is the visible fluff of a delighted monkey. And then she's schmoving. She's schmoving!
Oh god.
It is the scrambled down schnoom. She cannot be stopped. She is small. She is flighty. She is tenacious. And I'm...
Well, with that net 20 spotting, I think Craigory has the opportunity to brace himself.
Yep.
He's in fact opening up his arms.
I'm going to roll for how good this tackle of a hug is. Lin, why? Okay, it's glorious. It's amazing. It's incredible. Let's see, tackle is normally like an athletic sort of... I'm going to go strength so we don't crush the wizard. That's a 19 plus 3. She's coming in at speed. She's coming in delighted. Tackle!
Alright, Craigory's strength. Let's see if he even stays upright. With advantage, he knows this is coming.
Yes. God, what? How badly does this go? How badly
God,
does this go?
I know I said I gave him advantage. I got a 19 and a 2. But I gave him advantage. So he still stumbles with a fourth whip, but he's not knocked on his butt.
God bless him. We love him, Your Honor.
He's knocked back a few steps and arms close around Lin. He's just like, well, hey.
Hi! Hi, Craigory.
Hi. You good?
Very, very good. And she has full on, as she's tackled you in the hug, it is just pressed her head into your neck for a moment, just the good squeeze. She's not going where your collar was or anything, but she's giving the good, comforting, hi, I'm happy to be here with you. It's really nice to see you hug. And she is so fluffy right now, like straight up. Her fray and just the sheer amount of fluff, you can full on feel her grinning into you as she's giving this hug.
Think just for fun and rolls. Okay, yeah, Craiger's doing good. That's a 19 insight. Just what's the good news? What's going on?
Right, hang on. And she just like leans back from where she had basically full force squished into you and just goes, okay, not new news, I guess. Wait, does that make sense? Yeah, it makes sense. But I have thoughts and stuff, and I've had an interesting past 24 hours, and everything's alright, nothing's on fire or anything, everyone's good. Nothing crazy is happening. Can I talk to you? Randomly? Just, perhaps not in the oven, perhaps also, hi, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Somewhere private, you said?
Yeah. It's just wanting to talk. I mean, it doesn't have to be right away if you're busy doing stuff, like you're at a nice market and it is a good market here. Hi. And she just does like the awkward just, yes, people. The lone just stick your hand up in the air, hi. And then entirely ignores everyone else again.
I mean, I can come back to this. Seems important.
Mm-hmm. But whatever you want to do, like if you want to stay here for a little bit, I mean, your stuff is a priority.
Bros raised at that. You seem pretty keyed up, though.
Yes. There is impulse control. I've just rolled a Lin impulse control on how are you doing at expressing, hey, I am so excited about things but don't know how to articulate. I am nervous but happy. She rolled a 2 on the dice. This monkey is brimming with energy. She's trying.
Okay, what sort of privacy are we talking? Are we talking like just going to like a bench where no one is nearby? Or are we talking like a private sanctum?
Private sanctum might be good just because it's us talking, and I like talking to you when everything is good and happy and safe. Also, I realize going to a bench, we're always going to have someone looks empathetically at the ground.
True. Is this something we don't want Kara knowing about?
No, it's okay if Kara knows. Kara probably already knows. A lot of people probably already know from what Al said. I'm gonna switch out some of Al's stuff. I love him. I'm gonna switch out his coffee with salt or something at some stage. But anyway, so we could do it at the manor if you like, or we could do it at network. Hattie's out for the day with Gibbs, and Rye's out with some of his friends. I think he's around with the Lycans today. That's good for him. But just where do you want? If we're gonna have a private talk, where would you feel comfortable?
Well, if we know network is empty, that works. I mean, the manor isn't either of ours. Who knows what's going on at the manor at any given time? Yeah, we can go that way. And Craigory's going to start walking, still carrying Lin.
Lin has made no effort to leave his grasp. If anything, she's just got more comfy. Just there is the swing of her tail around. In fact, the tail doesn't even grip on. It is just a happy wiggle. And so you're just every now and then getting a slight bump into the small of your back as it's just waving in the air.
What'd someone feed you? Pure sugar?
Well, yes. I ate a rose. It was great.
Uh-huh.
I swear I'm not still on a sugar rush, though. I have slept. I have slept. Hattie kind of said it was mandatory at that point.
Uh-huh, and how much sleep did you get?
It was 8 a.m. when I got in. Hang on. And she just, like, braces herself partially on his shoulder to look up at the sky and squint.
When? Not a ton of hours if you were awake a long time before that, but, I mean, all right. I know your sleep doesn't tend to be that restful anyway, so it's what you can get.
Well, actually, that's surprising, actually. I had a really good night's sleep last night. It was good.
Oh, hey. Yeah, is congratulations the right word for that?
You know what? I'll take it as that. If I get a week of good night's sleep in a row, we'll bake a cake or something.
You're gonna let me bake the cake?
No. I'm not that crazy chaotic. You can supervise. You're good at supervising. As long as you don't, set the cake on fire before it's even gone in the oven.
Hey, that's only happened, he has to pause for a moment and count on his fingers.
The fact that you paused, my love, kinda tells its own story.
It's not more than I can count on the number of hands that I have.
Is that using Unseen Servant and those sorts of things? Because you can get spells that give you more hands. Oh, I stumbled on it, did I? You can't shush me. You can't shush me, Craigory. No, I refuse to be shushed. You cannot say.
Putting a hand on her face is going shh.
She is giggling. She is smiling. It is just there is the mumble of just absolutely going into this.
Yep. And meanwhile, if Network's door isn't already swinging open, Craig's kind of just like hip checking it open.
You get the satisfaction of the hip check and it flies open with a very happy hum. You can roll insight as you are swept up into the tornado.
This dice. Oh my god.
I like this dice. Keep this dice. Keep this dice, Kraken.
High numbers only this FPS.
Yee. So, with another nat 20, Craigory, this feels like home. Network around you. It's as you were picked up, it is straight up. Network knows how much is a good level for you. And so you are airborne, but it never gets that swoop of panic. And it is so warm and so bright. And the way that Lin is laughing in your arms, there is no tension or worry or concern here.
Yeah. Walking into Network it's always been relaxing. And Craigory also is not in any way resisting the inevitable tornado pickup.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what to expect.
you are getting absolutely spun. And network is humming, and Lin just kind of looks up at the ceiling and then seems to catch whatever network is humming and then just fluffs and buries her head in your chest with a smile, just like, thank you, network. I love you too.
Thank you, network. He doesn't know what network's done, but...
It is the most cheery, happy humming ever. And for our listeners, because Craigory can't understand this, only Lin can. You know when a little kid gets so excited that another member of the family is coming in? Like, when it's just like, we can call him Dad now? To someone who's just coming into the family.
Oh my god.
Its network is basically starting to try and integrate how she's going to use Craigory's name, his network name of network. And Lin's just like, she's humming back, I haven't even told him yet. We haven't communicated yet! But eventually you are set down, and Lin is just giggling in your arms and trying to get her composure back. Because, yes, composure, communication, dignity. She's got dignity. She has.
Dignity.
I mean, she entirely forgot to make note cards or a board on how to do this because she woke up and immediately raced out that door.
Okay, so, what's up? I was about to say what's wrong, but nothing's wrong, right?
No, nothing is wrong for once. Nothing is wrong. I don't think there's any plot lines or anything sneaking up on us at this very moment going on as we speak. Possibly shenanigans? Yes. Incidents or dangers? No, and I already talked to my therapist on that sort of stuff, so today is a good day and everything is going right, and I just wanted to talk to you, and I'm starting to ramble because I just realized I did not make note cards for this situation, and I am realizing I probably should have made a board.
Hey, Lin. It's gonna take her good hand. Hey. Maybe slow down then? Just a little bit?
Right. Breathing. Breathing is a good, useful thing for monkeys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And she is taking the moment to breathe. I am a calm and respectable monkey. I mean, I'm pretty sure half of that is a lie, but I'm trying.
I mean, I was about to say whatever helps you sleep at night, so,
Oh, you shush now. But yeah, okay, whew. I did not realize this was gonna make me nervous. I should have made flashcards.
Do you want the time to make flashcards?
I don't know. And she's now actually, like, considering. I have been warned about the dangers of the flashcard, in that if I go into the flashcards, I will just start going bonkers. So, how about we sit down?
Yeah, I can sit down.
Yeah. And I promise, no matter how chaotic I'm being today, okay, it is genuinely nothing to be nervous about. I am just shit at communicating.
Hey, no, you're all right. I mean, you're trying to communicate now, so, with whatever's going on.
And she just kind of...
And Craigory's still holding Lin and just sits down.
Yes.
Simply on a couch.
Yeah, like, straight up. Lin could hop off, but at the same time, she is here going, I'm really comfy. I don't want to get out his lap. And so she just makes herself comfy just sitting across his lap. So that she can look at his face and just go, okay, okay. Give me like 2 seconds. And she prayer hands and she just sits there in his lap, just kind of thinking. if you could see, you would probably see, like, the detective mind map coming out from around her. Okay. I think I know how to start this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna butcher this, and this is probably gonna be a story for the ages, if fingers crossed this all goes well. So, I love you.
Yeah?
Yeah. And you love me. We've established this, and it is very good. And I love it.
Yes.
Okay. I might have realized that because I understand that you have a very important thing about verbal communication and things, like the time I said you were my best friend and everything and that. And I realize I sometimes don't verbalize things, I just charge into them. And she's kind of looking at him and just like am I alarming him, or is this going well? Am I getting a good grade in this so far?
He is not quite sure where this is going because, the lead up was like kind of duh in his mind. So, has something changed?
No, and yes, and no. As I said, I'm very shit at explaining, but I'm going to try. Okay, the most blunt way of putting this is I shoved a wizard in a hole and then I realized, hey, I have emotions. Don't worry.
All right.
Don't worry, this isn't you, and it's not as though I have a type or anything. You are the only one for me. Which is specifically why I'm having this conversation. I'm shit at this. I'm shit at this. I'm fucking shit at this. You know what?
Who was the wizard?
It was Scribbles. You know, the one that you blinded yourself on by looking at his kid.
Why were you menacing Scribbles? What?
Oh, I was menacing Scribbles because Arai's previous sister is getting engaged to him, and so I had to give him the shovel talk, so I had to shove him in a hole.
Wait, you're telling me shovel talk's a real thing?
Yeah.
Everyone was being so chill about us, I thought, like, it was an exaggeration.
I'm gonna roll in an insight thing now. That's a 23. Oh god, Lynn's realised. How long does Craigory think they've been dating?
It's a good question. She'll have to ask that herself. He still assumes.
Okay. So, I shoved a wizard in a hole, and then I realised I had emotions, so I made a giant board, and that all went pretty interesting. But I still didn't get everything, so I went to Al, and I ate a rose, and all of that sort of stuff happened, and then he went, hey, you're a dumbass, and he helped me figure some stuff out, and it was 8 a.m., and then I went to bed. But I'm here now because I realised I do not communicate my emotions, and I'm also shit at understanding my emotions, and I love you.
Don't think I understand what's going on. You say the words I love you like at least a bunch of times a week.
Yes. And I am realizing that I am the dumbass that doesn't quite understand leaps. And I realize we have never defined our relationship. And I would like to.
I mean, I guess not. I've just been following your lead. Are we not?
Okay.
Oh dear.
Before this goes any further, and she is full on taking your hand. Like, she's taking your good hand, and she's just here just going, okay, before this goes any further, neither of us has misinterpreted our emotions, okay? You've not misinterpreted mine. I have not misinterpreted yours. I love you. And I didn't quite stop to think just how much that meant to me until very recently. I call you my partner, and yes, you are my partner, and I love you so, so much. And I just realized that I love you, and I'm in love with you, Craigory. And oh, oh, how's the boy reacting?
It's been so long since I played this goddamn game. What are the skills? Deception? Sure.
I will roll insight.
Yeah, sure. There's a middling roll.
I will roll insight.
Go for it. He only got a 13.
Lynn got a 13 on the dice. Tell me your secrets, Mother Pecker.
Lynn has just made this very sincere proclamation, which, Craigory just straight up thought was already an understood thing, and what? Mostly's just trying to hide how embarrassed he feels, like, oh my god, I've been making a fool of myself.
Okay, before you go any further on that, because I can see it in your eyes. I'm the one who's made a fool of myself in not realizing that we were both feeling the exact same emotions on this front. I don't get myself all of the time. I just know that the way I felt about you has been very different to how I felt about other people, and I've never done this before. I admit, it's romance plots and detectives normally go hand in hand. I should have taken a nemesis like years ago, and I never found anyone that I wanted to. And not even straight away with you, but we clicked and we work and we run, and I can't imagine life without you in it. And I wanted to talk about it with you, to verbalize it, to figure it out, to talk to you and have open communication so that we could figure out how we fit and how you want to define this relationship, because your choice matters.
Lynn, he just reaches out and hugs you.
Oh.
And his face is kind of in your shoulder.
Oh, okay. I'm here. I get this is a lot. Don't worry, I'm here. And she is full on curling around you as well. It's the place that you specified before is safe for her to touch on your head. She is just clasping gentle. It's okay. Take the moment.
Yeah, I've taken. I'm not upset. Glad. Just kind of. You're right about me appreciating things put verbally. It's like I guess I kind of didn't realize how much I wanted it to be put into plain language until it was happening. Either way.
I get that. You're good. You're good, my picnic. Everything's gonna be okay. And you're gonna be okay. And however you want this to go forward, because I admit,
Following your lead, I thought you wanted to keep this on the down low.
Craigory, picnic. If it were, I'm realizing the wonders of relationship. Honestly, I kind of want to just run to the top of network and yell at the top of my lungs, "Holy Peck, I love him." You're my partner. And I mean that in however you want it to be, because like Al told me about Demi Romantic, and I need to do more research on that, but I know that there's romance partners, and there's QPR, and that seems kind of like what we have, and that's really good. And I like that, and I think we're probably going to need to communicate and talk and all of that sort of stuff, but I am getting ahead of myself. Someone shut me up, please.
Kind of going on as we were, but with more awareness. Is that what you're getting at?
Yes. I want to take the ambiguity and yeet it out the window.
Wow, alright, that's a reaction from Craigory. He, suddenly leans back out of the hug and is just grabbing your face and big ol' kiss on the forehead. Ambiguity out the window.
Oh, she fluffs. And it's not in the shocked way, it's in the, oh, I love this. And she just closes her eyes and her hand is just on yours. And you can tell, oh, she's gone.
Yeah. Peck ambiguity, yeah. This is...
Yes. My love, my Craigory, yes. This with you, I want this, I want you, I want to choose you, and if you'll have me, I want this with you. I love you.
One moment.
Oh my god. Of all the moments. Lin is riding Cloud9, by the way, and I will not, Network is not going to interrupt, but I hope all our listeners know Network is absolutely vibrating with Bond energy at this point. I am going to have to redesign Network at some stage. Network is on Cloud9 as well.
Okay, recording unpaused and back. Hi, what great timing.
What incredible timing. But, yeah, no, straight up, Lin is... Yeah, the moment you pull back, Craigory, Lin has practically... Her expression, her eyes are just... They're full of stars. It's just, she wants this with you. However you'll have her, you are her Craigory, her picnic, her partner. And she loves this.
Yeah, so, if... he has to stop, kind of just, put his face in his hands. Just flustered.
Hey, can I do something that's gonna fluster you a little more? Just a little bit.
Peeks out between the fingers.
Lin leans up and just yeah, peck ambiguity, peck everything. He's getting his own forehead kiss. It's just her hands over his, just, yeah, this is theirs. And then she thinks of it and goes, wait, no, he's my wizard. He deserves all the affection, and you are getting temple kisses and forehead kisses and everything. She's just like, I love you.
Oh god, he's being attacked.
Yeah, it's just, she thought I could go soft, and then she went, wait, no. I'm gonna court my wizard. He deserves it all. It's a smooch attack.
It's like laughing and like wiggling backwards, but not really trying to get away.
There are a few of the mwah ones, just very affectionate, just absolutely, she's going for it. And eventually she is going to pull back when she's decided, yes, this has been a suitable amount. And it's slightly knife-cattish expression. Just, yes, I did it.
Look, I feel a little stupid. I could have maybe guessed that you'd be more loud, but I thought maybe it was like some sort of plot thing you were keeping quiet, or like maybe you were embarrassed. But
okay, I'm pumping the brakes on that immediately. Craigory, I could never be embarrassed about this with you. Like, straight up, you are incredible. You are peckin' fantastic. You are kind, you are smart, you are brave. You have my back so much. You have Rise back. Network loves you. You shine like a star. And I want to watch you glow. I'd never be embarrassed by that. I'd never want to hide away with that. I want to see you bloom.
Hey, you're incredible too, you know?
Well, I should hope so. And she's trying... I'm going to roll... That was a 14 deception.
Mm-hmm.
You straight up see... Yeah, no, she is slightly bashful at that. If you roll lower, I'm giving you advantage.
Good, because you rolled an 8. And a nat 1?
You know
No!
What? You know what? Add a d6.
Then gives him
wait.
inspiration.
Wait. I've just realised something. Network also has bard levels.
Oh my god.
Network, you also have bard levels. What's your goddamn bardic inspiration?
Well, he got the full 6. Thank you, Network.
Yes.
14 meets it, beats it. There we go.
Exactly. Just, you've said that she's great. And oh, that means so much to her. Like, you know her as, like, the Detective Stagehand, someone that so many people know and like and love. And yet it still means so much coming from you.
I mean it, like, you're brilliant. Just like, kind of poker side.
You are gonna make me blush. You're gonna make me pom-pom, and this fur takes forever to get back down.
Good, good, good. So just continue.
No!
Mm-hmm.
My love, honey, shush, silence. Silence, I'm being murdered by my old partner here. Murdered with affection.
I'm pretty sure there's something in rights about me being able to speak my mind or whatever it is. I'm not a detective, but you are. You just continue poking aside, because you are brilliant and lovely and very thoughtful. And I love you a lot, and this is...
She is burying...
Look, I'm not good at the words.
She is burying herself into your side at this point. I know she is laughing. I just wrote, Lin, you've got good con, and yet, no, she is laughing, and part of it is because, God, this tickles so much. That was a 2 + 6.
Oh my god.
Despite all the layers, it still tickles.
Craigory knows well enough where the weak points are by now.
Mm-hmm.
He's merciless.
She will retaliate, like, after a bit, just like, no, I have to fight back, and we'll go for your ribs. She's buried into your side. She's going for the ribs.
19 con! Too many layers!
God damn it!
Well, actually 18 con because -1. Too many layers. This wizard is layered up in too many layers.
There is a pop of orange Grolix, and through the laughter there is just stars and souls and plot lines. God damn it! You and your layers. Why do you wizards have so many layers? Just, of course, why? I'm going to feed your left boot to network. It's gonna be a shiny.
To catch that left boot.
And yeah.
Besides, you know what the layers are for. Wizards are squishy. We need protection. You know, it's squishy under there. It's vulnerable.
Well, good thing you've got extra armor now. And she's going to use that to curl over you. Just smush. She might not be able to defeat in the Battle of Tickles, but she can fight you by smush. Monkey fluff breastplate.
She's like laying over top of him?
Yes. Yes, she is. God, I almost want to roll something to see how well she does the smushy. It's a barbarian. Why am I doing this to you? Yeah, no. That's an 18 plus 6.
God.
She's specifically not doing it in the I am trapping you way. Like, she makes sure not to straddle. At the same time, it's just... Actually, this is surprisingly comfy. Biscuits.
Good clarification, because I was about to make him a whiz save.
Yeah. Lin knows her wizard.
And there's no angst allowed in this FPS, goddammit.
Yep. She's even got her tail, like, waving in the air, so there's, like, the bright gold that is basically, yep, no, you are nowhere near that place. This is good. And after like a minute of just these two just doing that, she will just flop over in his lap, just looking up at him, just...
So, what happens now?
I admit, I don't entirely know, question mark, because, as I said, I've never done this before. Normally when a romance plot, like, tried to strut up to me, I kick the person in the place where the sun don't shine. Sometimes more than once. So, I don't know how to do this, but we're gonna figure it out. Do we tell people? Is that what you do when you're in a relationship? Like, normally people, like, walk around holding hands and stuff, but we already do that.
I don't know. I mean, I'm also kind of Demi, so...
So, we figure it out as we go along, and, well, you've already met the spooks, and, oh, I'm gonna have to introduce you to the stagehand. Oh, I'm gonna have to fend off the shovels for you. I mean... Oh.
Okay, yes, that is a real thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Remind me how many stagehands there are again.
Over 100?
Lin, I'm gonna die.
You're not gonna die. I'm here, and they know it make me sad. And don't worry, we have a grave cleric. We're saved.
Actually reassures me that you think he's necessary.
Fair point. Auntie Mao is probably gonna take it well. She's great. And we're gonna have to go to, like, Toontown, because I haven't managed to persuade him to come to Halloween Town yet, but we're gonna go there, and he'll love you. He gives stronger hugs than me, though. You might go 2D.
Okay, well, you have less to worry about on my side, I guess. There's Win and Aunt Janelope. And Squall. Squall night?
Oh yeah, I want to meet Squall at some stage, and yeah, I should probably.
As long as you're cool with it, because he is a pirate, so you have to promise to be chill.
I promise. Cross my heart and everything, because I want to meet them. I want to meet them because of the relation to Pip as well, and I want to learn more pirate swears. I know one.
Good.
I know one pirate swear. And like she is like full on like in your lap, like head just like pillowed there looking up at you. So every time she does a gesture, it is up at you. Okay, so we got them. You've already got the seal of approval from Network. The sketches I will make sure you know what they look like so you don't think you're being cornered in an alleyway.
That would be highly appreciated.
Yeah.
Had enough of that.
Yeah, it's my goblin's a bit enthusiastic. I love him. He's enthusiastic. You'll probably. Oh, we gotta do a proper family dinner with Hattie or something. Yes. And I've got like so many nibblings. I've got so many nibblings. Oh gods, I gotta make a chart. I'm going to have to make a chart. Don't worry, I'm gonna use the good string because you're worth. And I'm gonna court you, Rolling Pig. I gotta court. And I'm gonna roll. Like she full on has this. Craigory, your partner has this brainwave of I have forgot courtship, and she basically does the startled cat fall out of your lap.
Oh my god, hey. Whoa, we can like court each other. It doesn't have to be. I don't know how that works.
Okay.
But
you can court me, and I can court you, and this is courtship, and I'm gonna make a board because you are worth it. I am going to court you so much. And she's on the floor, and you know what? She's gonna turn this into a thing of just like scramble up onto one knee, and just like reaches out her good hand for your good hand, just like. Come on. She's basically just going, take my hand.
He reaches out and takes Lynn's hand.
You remember after the ball when Lynn kissed your hand?
Mm-hmm.
She does that again now. And she is already in this nice, decent bow, but it's just like, Craigory, you are the best. And you are going to get the best I can offer. And I am going to court you because you are worth it. And if I ever...
There's basically a squeak as he kind of... Well, first there's that fluster thing where he kind of like curls up on the couch, but then he's going to kind of explode and standing up, sweep Lynn and hug, and then just kind of like throw her in the air. And catch her.
The delighted squeak. The delighted squeak. Oh god, these two are just absolute. I love them. It's you throw her. Oh, sorry, you go?
Yeah. Craigory's just then gonna pause a moment and go, hold on. If you were up till 8 a.m., then you slept and you immediately ran and find me. Have you eaten?
I think I had toast forced into me. I think 8 a.m. was around breakfast time. Squint. And I'm gonna roll in memory. That's a nat 1.
Whatever the result is, Craigory's already walking towards the kitchen.
Yeah. Lynn is just like in his arms going, I vaguely recollect toast. I think I almost fell asleep in the toast.
Okay, so we're getting you more food.
Fine with me, love. Gods. And yeah, there is nowhere else she'd rather be. In fact, just as you're going up, She is high on this sort of thing, and so there is just, you get a cheek kiss. Her little legs are going kicky.
Craigory, like, almost stops and was just like, oh my god. Boomer's gonna love this.
Boomer's gonna love it, Rye's gonna love it, Network definitely loves it, Downstairs is now starting to get blinding. Oh, we should tell Pip. Should we tell Pip?
I kind of see if Pip figures it out, honestly.
Oh, so that's how we're playing it on that front, eh? How long do you
Like,
bet? How long do you bet? I mean, Decimal's probably figured it out. A lot of people have probably figured it out already. Decimal definitely has. He's probably been calling us dense motherfuckers the entire time.
Oh god, don't talk to me about Decimal. I don't want to know how long.
We just pretend. We just pretend that nothing's changed. And maybe.
I mean, functionally, not much has probably. I mean, I guess we'll find out.
I mean, I guess on that front, I mean, I know you're staying at the manor, and if you want to keep staying there, that's good, that's fine, but I like it when we're together. You give me good dreams.
I mean, you too, honestly.
So, I mean, you're...
And, no offense to, Shox and Asclepius, but, yeah, I mean, it's like it's their place. I still kind of feel like I'm intruding, even though I know it's not what's happening. I don't feel like I'm intruding here, if that makes sense.
This is home.
Yeah, that.
Welcome home, Craigory. But you can be here, and if you've got any stuff, you can move it in here. I mean, if I'm being too forward, if at any point I'm too forward, or I do something that you're uncomfortable with, you can always say, hey, stop, or just bat me on the head or something. Communication is key, and your choice is a priority. Okay? Your comfort is more important to me than me making a fool of myself, okay? You never have to be silent around me if something doesn't seem right. Okay?
Hug just increases. The face is buried back in your shoulder. I'll try.
I want this to be your choice. And however, we've already established however you'll have me, but at every point, this is us. We're gonna be just fine.
Be great.
There's a lot of storms coming, and things are gonna get dicey, but we're gonna be good.
Gonna be great. So, how badly do you think I could mess up Waffles?
I kind of want to see. And she pulls back, and you know that look of, oh, this can go so wrong, but also the sheer morbid fascination of just, how badly could this go? How badly could this go? And she even outright says, you like blueberry jam and I got cherry jam in the fridge, so just, we can have waffle and jam. Waffle and jam. As long as you don't, please don't turn the waffles into another monstrosity. Please don't give gelosity to your sibling.
No, listen, I'm trying really, really, really hard not to do that, because if I figure out how I did that, I think it's just better that stays a mystery, honestly.
Indeed.
So, look, you supervise. I try to make something that's edible. You get something in you that's not just an unripe sugar rose.
It was delicious. I'm gonna go back there. The entire house is covered in them now, Craigory. I'm going to get you a bouquet of them at some stage, and also eat another one. And it's a bit like watching Boomer on sugar. It's just the mere idea of having more of this thing, apparently.
Okay, we're getting the very definitely healthier waffles in you first.
Hooray!
And I think that could be a good place to close out. And just like for fun, I do kind of want to roll survival to see how
do it. Do it. Do it.
With Lin and Network supervising, is this like an advantage situation?
I almost want to say it's still flat just because we want to see just how badly the first... You can roll twice, and whichever one's lower is the first batch.
Well, we're starting strong with a 2. And a 17. Okay. Batch 1 is inedible.
She almost looks as though she wants to try and just goes, it's beautiful, love.
Lie to me. Don't lie to me.
Just the pat. She doesn't take her eyes off of it.
Listen, batch 1 is like the consistency of if he turns it upside down, it doesn't fall out of the bowl. That's how the batter is. It may or may not be wiggling. He's just putting that in the trash immediately.
That you guys turn around and there is something weighted being put on the bin by Network. No chances.
Craigory is popping a dispel magic on that just in case.
Lynn's got magic missile prepped just in case of the just in case. We don't exactly want to call up, hi, School of Halloween Town roll, hi. There's a weird waffle thing loose in Halloween Town now. No, we're not risking that.
Nuh-uh.
But hey, the second waffles turn out good, so I like to imagine when they're done, Lynn still isn't going to leave Craigory's lap, and so is just enjoying waffles together like that.
It's waffle time. And that's probably where we fade out.
Yeah. Lingery real!
Real shit. God.
We finally made it! Woohoo!
Oh God, we did it.
The accidental slow burn. Just the, haha, these are cute together to, oh. Oh.
God.
I love how this was not originally planned and it has come along delightful.
Not even remotely. Good Lord, we really had the full, like, enemies to friends to lovers arc here.
We did. It's stupendous. And fingers crossed, there'll be many more times to come.
Mm-hmm. No tragedy here, never. All right. Thank you for listening, everyone. Thank you for playing Vwild.
Thank you for being here with me, Kraken. We shall leave our monkey and our wizard to be, and we shall say goodbye, audience!
Goodbye!
Bye-bye!